freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. So here's Miami's starting group. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Harrell in at the 5, down low. Now Dragic. We've got a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect to see here tonight?
Could be a feeling out process early, but I do think once the teams get going, expect it to be physical and contentious.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Pass to James. And finished off by LeBron.
James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
And here are the Heat. Down low. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. The drive by Schroeder. And he makes good on the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Dragic. The pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. Here's Butler. Four on the clock. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, as a franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Wow, he's coming out with a lot of energy tonight. He's looking strong.
Now here's Dragic, and it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And it's Dragic off the drive, and the shot goes in. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe, Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him, and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now here's Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Another shot. James outside. Over Butler. James misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's Dragic with the drive, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Davis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Heat leading by 6. To the paint. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol is checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Wesley Matthews checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. The Heat also changing it up. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Hero comes in for Robinson. And Bradley's subbed in for Goran Dragic. Shot clock at 3. Here's Caruso. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Now, here's Kuzma. The kick out to Matthews. Davis against Olynyk. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Offensive rebound, and finished off by Davis.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets to the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. Caruso grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Heat have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. To the inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up to slam down the alley-oop.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Olynyk. There's the lob to the hoop, and Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here's Caruso. It's Davis on the wing. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. Bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves.
For me, it's super cool.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Jimmy Butler is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Hero into the two-guard spot. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Well, the veteran leadership and wisdom Iguodala offers, I mean, it's huge. I mean, he's a glue guy who does whatever is asked of him.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. James comes in for Anthony Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. James finds Harrell, and that one, good. Harrell's got his first basket.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Right side, Butler. And he gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Back to Schroeder. Lakers passing it around. Kuzma outside.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
To the middle. Adebayo passes to Dragic. Bounce pass from Iguodala. Adebayo kicks to Nunn. From past the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Stolen by Nunn. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Butler, no good. Lakers trail by 10. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Butler. And that one's good. James.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dragic, the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes to Iguodala. Butler with the ball. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Timeout called the Lakers. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
They grab their own miss. LeBron kicks to Gasol. Goes back up. Misses off the right iron. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. LeBron dishes to Gasol. Off with the layup. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside, Robinson. Inside, Bradley. LeBron grabs the miss.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jerry. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very good thing.
To the paint, here's Schroeder. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Carroll against Bradley. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Heat lead by 7.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Dragic against Schroeder. Pass to James. Clock at 4.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points. Well, he spent a few years bouncing around, but Shaq, it seems like Jimmy Butler was just meant to play for the Miami Heat.
He once cussed out a coach for not holding him accountable. Right?
Really?
Yes, that won't be a problem in Miami.
Wow, a demanding culture it is in Miami. That's what they expect out of